Wade and Wade reacts.
We got a subscriber request to check out another Mecha Talk video, so let's get right into it.
Welcome to the very first episode of Mecha Talk, a series of videos where I discuss about mecha related topics. For this video, I will be going through the origins of Getter Emperor, one of the most powerful mechs in the history of mecha. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Before I touch on the origins of Getter Emperor, allow me to briefly talk about Getter Robo. To those who don't know, Getter Robo is a super robot powered by Getter rays, and it is usually piloted by 3 pilots with above average physical and mental abilities.
The big guy doesn't look like he has above average physical
source
abilities.
Of energy that has influenced the evolution of life throughout the universe. At times, Getter rays have been shown to be sentient and capable of communicating with other life forms. In the Getter Robo Devolution manga, it was established that the Getter exists in numerous parallel worlds and that it is capable of transcending both space and time. In addition, the pilots and the creator of the Getter Robo, namely Ryoma, Hayato, Musashi, and Professor Saotome, all exist in these worlds and are linked to the Getter in one form or another. Upgraded forms of Getter Robo include Getter Robo G, Shin Getter Robo, and the Getter Emperor itself, which is widely considered to be the final evolution of Getter Robo.
Okay.
Getter Emperor made its first appearance in Go Nagai and Ken Ishikawa's Shin Getter Robo manga. It was shown existing in the far future, where it was attacking and dominating the alien armada known as the Andromeda Country. The Andromeda Country was devastated so badly by the Emperor that they ended up sending their forces into the past in order to destroy possible lava forms of Getter Robo before they could evolve into the Emperor. Throughout Ken Ishikawa's Getter Robo manga
Also,
series,
Getter Robo is
Getter Emperor has been alluded
organic,
to be an
an
evolved
organic
Shin
machine.
Getter Robo. In the ending of Getter Robo Go, the sequel to the Shin Getter Robo manga, Shin Getter destroyed the forces of the Dinosaur Empire and left for Mars, where its impact caused the terraforming of the planet. It is possible that for the next hundreds of years, Shin Getter slowly absorbed the planet and ultimately became the being that is Getter Emperor. It is also possible that the Getter Emperor is an evolved form of the Shin Getter Robo G that had spent years evolving on the planet Earth. Or, it's possible that the Getter Emperor could also be a combination of both the evolved forms of Shin Getter Robo and Shin Getter Robo G.
Okay.
However, due to the mysterious nature of Getter Emperor's origin, any one of these theories is a possibility. In Getter Robo Arc, the final story to Ishikawa's Getter Robo manga series, humanity in the far future was at the brink of being annihilated by the Andromeda Country. However, the appearance of the Getter Emperor from an almost forgotten solar system helped to turn the tide of the war. With the help of Getter Emperor, humanity would spend the next thousands of years spreading across space and conquering countless worlds. As humanity prospered and grew, so did the Emperor. This was the power of the Getter rays, the power of evolution. While humanity might see the Getter as their protector and champion, the enemies of Getter see it as nothing more than a deadly cancer that will not stop until the entire universe has been consumed. The idea that the Getter Emperor is a cosmic horror that consumes all in its path is supported by Ken Ishikawa himself. In an interview with Ken Ishikawa, which can be located in page 33 of the Getter Robo Bible, Ishikawa stated that the Getter Emperor is an enemy of the entire universe. Lastly, the relationship between humans and the Getter is one that is often close and full of synergy. This would explain why in almost all continuities of Getter Robo, humanity is often the one chosen and supported by the Getter.
Okay, now we're getting to something good. I was wondering what it could do.
Throughout the Getter Robo manga series, Getter Emperor has shown a number of feats and abilities that can only be described as godly and overwhelmingly powerful. Like every other Getter Robo, Getter Emperor is formed through the combination of 3 Getter ships, which are enormous in size. Each ship can easily destroy a planet with a single Getter beam. The ships, and by extension the Emperor, are protected by a Getter ray barrier, which makes it impervious to all enemy attacks. In addition, Getter Emperor has been shown to have a large pool of Getter Ray energy that is capable of exceeding that of the Big Bang. When the Getter Emperor was first formed, the combination of the ships alone was enough to send shockwaves across the universe. Due to its strong connection with the Getter Rays, Getter Emperor has been shown to have some level of omniscience, and it is always one step ahead of its opponents. At times, Getter Emperor has been shown being supported by humans piloting other huge Getter ships. While not as huge or powerful as the Emperor, these ships are still strong enough to help in the Emperor's war effort. In addition, several of these ships have been shown to be led by copies of Musashi, the original pilot of the Getter Tree, who died centuries ago during the war with the Dinosaur Empire. Through the memories of the Getter Emperor, the bodies of those whose souls were absorbed by the Getter Rays can be perfectly recreated and have their memories transferred to newer bodies in case they die during the war.
Oh, that's crazy.
So which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Absorb and manipulate space, time and matter, Getter Emperor has been shown capable of destroying the likes of subspace, as well as locate those lost in space-time and restore them back to their original time. In addition, as Getter Emperor is constantly consuming space, time and matter, it will always be growing in terms of size and power. But how big and how strong can Getter Emperor truly become? Well, in chapter 4 of the Getter Robo anthology manga, Getter Emperor was shown being the size of a galaxy. In addition, its Getter beam was capable of covering a distance of 400 million light years in an instant. As Getter Rays are capable of helping creatures in their evolution, the Getter beam fired by the Emperor ended up giving rise to numerous civilizations in the galaxy, and those civilizations would evolve and create their own Getter machine.
Yeah, that's crazy.
At the end of the chapter, Getter Emperor easily defeated another galaxy-sized being with one punch, and it is possible that Getter Emperor grew to the size of a universe after consuming countless galaxies. The best part is that it will only continue to grow and evolve, as there doesn't seem to be a limit to its potential for evolution.
That was a good and really informative video. Just really getting in together, we saw a couple of clips that were suggested to us and requested by subscribers. So it was good to hear Getter Emperor explained in great detail. My question is, I'm gonna get right into it. Can Getter Emperor beat Garen Lagann?
Yeah, I think that'll be a good fight, because eventually it seems like they're going to be the same size. And this robot is just super powerful. All the super robots, have we seen this in Super Robot Wars?
Yeah, we have.
Oh, okay, so Getter Emperor. Okay, yeah, he just OP to me. I mean, it's like they think of the most unbeatable machine and write about it.
Yeah, this is crazy. To hear that his beam can travel 400 light years instantly is insane. Also to hear that Getter is not just a robot, but it seems like he's a bio machine, kind of like the Transformers.
Yeah, and shout out to his creator that comes up with the Mecha Talks, because the breakdowns are really good, and we wouldn't know a lot of information about these super robots if it wasn't for this channel.
That's a fact. This channel is definitely the go-to if you want to learn more about the super robots. Even if you read the manga or even if you have watched the anime, Mecha Talk is the guy to give you some of those hidden details that you may have missed.
Yeah, I agree. You need to change his channel name to Mecha Talk.
Oh, that would be the perfect name for his channel. But Getter is one of the most powerful mechs in the mecha genre. I would put him up against Mazinger Z, even though Mazinger Z is like close to omnipotent. But I would put him up against Mazinger Z, Garen Lagann, and any other powerful mech that could possibly match the power of Getter and some of the most powerful robots.
Yeah, it's kind of similar, because they said Getter Emperor exists in Getter Emperor exists in every dimension, in every universe, every timeline. So eventually they evolve into Getter Emperor, just like Mazin Kaiser eventually evolves into, what's it called, Mazinger Z?
Yeah, and one of the most unique powers that Getter Emperor has is the ability to preserve the souls of the pilots of the Getter robot. He can preserve the souls and create a new body for the bodiless souls put the souls back in the body, and you have the pilot present in the land of the living once again.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. What came first, the pilot or the entity, the Getter Ray? Because it seems like the humans are connected to Getter.
Yeah, and their souls are still in existence, kind of like the Jedis still exist and are able to be tangible in the physical realm through the Force.
Yeah.
That does it for our reaction to this subscriber request. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section. Also, like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you'll never miss a video from Wade and Wade Reacts.
And Water.
Peace.